Ladies and gentlemen, we are 5 days away from Crown Jewel in Perth, Australia, and we got to go over all the matches and all the predictions. So stick around. Let's join this conversation together and see if we're on the same page of what's going to happen. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. We drop all wrestling content for all your viewing pleasure all the time. So without further ado, let's get right into the predictions. The first match we have to talk about is Kairi Sane and Asuka versus Io Sky and Rhea Ripley, the Kabuki Warriors versus future tag team champions, maybe. It should be a really well worked match. Io Sky is my favorite female superstar. I've already said that on this channel before, and I'm really excited to see what they do together. I do think that Rhea and Io stay a team. I think that they go after the tag team championships later on, like maybe in the beginning of 2026, but I think this is the start of them being a tag team for a while. That's what WWE tends to do with superstars of that caliber when they have nothing else to do. They just put them together and make them a tag team. So there is a lot of layers. There's Asuka and Kairi Sane right now. Kairi Sane is like the battered person in the group, and it is going to be a monstrous reaction when Kairi Sane finally stands up for herself. But Asuka looks like a badass. She looks like she's not taking no shit, and she wants Io Sky to go down for what she's doing with Rhea. It should be very good to see. I mean, really good story here. There's a lot of layers to it. I think they did a great job. So I do think the Kabuki Warriors win. And the method is I think that Kairi Sane is going to show restraint to Io. Like she's going to have her finished off, but she can't do it. And Asuka's going to come in and make her do it and do it with her and finish Io Sky off. And then they'll get the 3 count. I think it's going to be Kairi Sane a willingly, unwillingly making the final blow to take Io out. So I think the Kabuki Warriors have to win here to extend this a little bit, and it'll be a really good redemption story for Io to finally get back at Asuka later. So I got Kabuki Warriors here. Next, we have John Cena versus AJ Styles, and as AJ Styles said on Raw last night, we don't need a story. It's just going to be kick-ass. We're going to leave it all in the ring. As much as I love that, I think that they can't let it be just them going in a straight up banger match and then they go leave together, right? So I think that something's going to happen after. We're going to get someone coming out to make themselves known as the next person to take Cena down. If you follow Dave Meltzer and you believe what he's saying, from sources that have been texting me, uh, they think Gunther's going to be the final opponent for Cena. I think it's a little too early to show that if that's the case because War Games is coming, and I'm undecided if Cena's going to have a match at War Games or actually be in the War Games match against the Vision. So we will see on that. I'm not sure. But in this match, I mean, Cena has to win. Cena has to get some momentum back going into his final match and a couple appearances here. He can't be squashed by Brock and then lose to AJ. And then when he loses his final match, it's going to be like we're numb to it, right? So Cena's got to win here, but I think it's going to be a very, very good match, just like their other ones. Won't be better than their Royal Rumble match, but it's still going to be up there. So I got Cena winning. We have the newly announced Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed, the tribal thief. Why is he still the tribal thief? He has no more shoes. But anyway, they're going back to this match, presumably because Bronson Reed is from that region. I really thought I predicted the right match. I predicted Damian Priest and Aleister Black in a last man standing match, but they put it on SmackDown. Every time we predict a really good match for a PLE, they put it on SmackDown, like the tag team TLC match, and now the last man standing. It would have fit perfectly into that card, but we'll have it on SmackDown. But anyway, back to Bronson Reed and Roman Reigns. I mean, they've done work together already. Roman came out on top. I think that if Vision's going to get any kind of momentum into War Games, they need to have a sweep here at Crown Jewel. Bronson Reed needs to win this match against Roman, and it's a street fight. There's going to be a lot of excuses why Roman couldn't win and protect him, so I'm not worried about that. Bronson Reed, the tribal thief, over the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. We have Stephanie Vaquer versus Tiffany Stratton for the Crown Jewel ring. I'm not sure if it's a championship, if that's still in Saudi, but does not matter. They're going to fight. And I'm the least excited about this one only because I think that the outcome is pretty much not in question. I think Stephanie has to win here. I think Stephanie has to win because Tiffany's been a champion a lot longer. She's been champion for 270 days plus, and Stephanie just got the title. So for her to lose would lose any momentum there. Tiffany's been a champion long enough. She's defended against a lot of strong people that if she loses here, it's not going to hurt her in the least. So Stephanie has to win. As far as the match, it will be good. I don't think it's going to be anywhere near like a Stephanie and Io Sky match, right? But Tiffany's very good. She's no slouch in the ring. So it should be a pretty good match. I'm excited to see it. I am the least excited about it on this card, though. I think I'm excited for everything else over this match. But I don't think it'll be bad, though. I don't think it'll be bad. But Stephanie Vaquer will win. Now we are going to Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins for the Crown Jewel Championship / ring thing. Look, Cody can't win. He can't win. He won last year. I don't think that he should be winning a second year in a row, especially it's the first 2 years they're doing it. And you're going to have the same guy win it twice. I don't think that's very good. I think that Cody needs to be protected a little bit because he just got that title back from Cena a couple months ago. He's only defended it like once, and he needs a little bit of protection. I do think there will be vision interference. I do think that Randy Orton will be there. I think that maybe CM Punk comes out. I think it's going to be a little tease of like what the War Games match is going to start looking like. But I do think Seth Rollins wins, and I think that's when the interference comes in. Seth can't win due to vision interference because they're playing it up like I have to beat Cody. I mean, it's no harm for him to beat Cody if he does it, even if it's like just him cheating a little bit. Like if he slides a chair in the ring or stomps him on it. I don't want to see Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker coming out and destroying Cody Rhodes and then Seth get the win because it's very cheap that way. And I know he's a heel, but I think that's even cheap for Seth to win that way. You have to have Seth win, and especially they just had a promo on Raw where he told Paul Heyman, what happens if I lose? And Paul Heyman said, then I have to ask myself why I chose you over Roman Reigns. Pretty much saying Roman Reigns has beat Cody. So why did I pick you if you can't beat Cody? So they're playing into it. Seth has to win here. I mean, there's no other option for me but Seth winning. If Cody wins, it's whatever because it's a Crown Jewel Championship. I don't care, but I don't want to see him win it, though. Not for a second year in a row. So I think that he will lose. I think we're going to get a tease of the War Games match, and I think Seth Rollins wins the Crown Jewel Championship. And folks, that is it. Short, simple, and to the point. I don't like to put any filler in here. So if you agree with my predictions, drop it in the comments below. If you don't agree with them and you think something else will happen, drop them in the comments below, and I'll do some shorts on your comments and go from there. So and that's it. So we will see you on the next one. We will come back next week for the Crown Jewel reaction of what we thought of it and see if our predictions were anywhere near right. So take care. We will see you on the next one.